Dear ladies and gentlemen, there comes a point in every life where you have to make a decision. Will I walk with my head bowed in pity or my shoulders squared in purpose? See, pity is passive, it's a trap. It wants you to sit in your pain and rehearse it until it becomes your identity. But I came to tell somebody today, your pain may have shaped you, but it does not define you. What defines you is the strength you found when the lights went out. What defines you is the faith you carried when no one else believed. What defines you is the fact that you're still standing, still walking, still breathing. I don't walk for pity, I walk with pride. Not pride in my perfection, but pride in my progress. Pride that I didn't quit when quitting would have been easier. Pride that I kept moving when the road got heavy and lonely. Pride that I serve a God who walks with me, even when the world walks out on me. People may pity what they don't understand. They may look at your scars and see shame, but God looks at your scars and sees testimony. They may see your limp, but they don't know the miles you've traveled. They may see your tears, but they don't know the weight behind them. So don't you dare apologize for surviving. Don't you dare shrink to make others comfortable with your calling. You've been through too much to play small. You've cried too long to pretend you're weak. You've fought too hard to beg for sympathy when you carry authority. I walk with pride because I remember the pit I came from. I remember who tried to bury me, and I remember the God who dug me out. So no, I don't need your pity. I've got his power. No, I don't need your validation. I've got his vision. No, I don't need your applause. I've got his anointing. So when I walk with dignity, with boldness, with honor, because I know who I am and whose I am, and I refuse to wear chains that God already broke. I will not shrink for people who couldn't survive my storms. Let the world think what it wants. Let them whisper, let them label. I walk with pride because I know the price of my journey, and I refuse to settle for pity when I was born for purpose. 10 key points of the speech. Each is a powerful concept you can expand individually. You are not what happened to you, you are what you chose to rise from. Pity keeps you stuck in your past. Pride lifts you into your purpose. The world may see your scars as shame, but God sees them as strength. Walking with pride doesn't mean arrogance, it means owning your progress. God's validation outweighs people's opinions. Your survival is not something to apologize for, it's something to stand on. You don't need pity when you have power and purpose. Don't shrink to fit places you've outgrown through pain. Pride in your journey is honoring what God brought you through. Walk like a warrior, not a victim. Your story is proof of grace. We've all been through moments we didn't choose: heartbreak, betrayal, trauma, disappointment. The kind of moments that sneak into your identity and try to convince you that you'll never be more than what broke you. But hear me clearly, just because something happened to you doesn't mean it gets to define you. You are not your failure, you are not your pain, you are not your past. What defines you is not the wound, it's your will to get back up. See, life will throw punches you didn't see coming. People will say things that crush your confidence. Doors will close. Prayers will feel unanswered. You'll be left wondering, why me? And in those moments, the enemy doesn't just want to hurt you, he wants to label you. He wants you to wear the shame like it's your skin. But I came to remind you, you don't wear what hurt you, you wear what healed you. You don't walk around draped in disaster, you walk out clothed in grace. What makes you powerful isn't that you avoided the fire, but that you came through it. You were hit, but you're still here. You were disappointed, but you didn't give up. You cried, but you kept walking. And every time you chose to keep moving forward, even when it was hard, heaven took notice. Every time you chose to forgive when it would have been easier to get even, you were rising. Every time you showed up with tears in your eyes and faith in your heart, you were rising. Your identity is not rooted in the incident, it's rooted in the decision. The decision to believe there's still more. The decision to trust God anyway. The decision to speak hope over your situation when despair was screaming louder. What you rose from matters more than what pushed you down, because the grave couldn't hold him, and your grief can't hold you. You are not the label they gave you. You are not the chapter you survived. You are the story God is still writing, and he doesn't write victims, he writes asterisk victors. Asterisk, of course. Here's the asterisk long form expansion of key point 2. Pity keeps you stuck in your past, pride lifts you into your purpose. Asterisk, written in a bold, passionate asterisk Stephen Furtick style asterisk without any subtitle or conclusion. Pity is deceptive. It dresses itself like comfort, but it's actually a cage. It sounds like, poor me, why did this happen to me, why can't anything go right? And slowly, without even realizing it, you begin to build your entire identity around what hurt you instead of what healed you. You start letting your wounds lead your words. You start rehearsing your pain until it becomes your personality. That's what pity does. It changes you to a version of you that no longer exists, all while your destiny stands in front of you, calling your name. But pride, the asterisk right kind asterisk of pride, is different. It doesn't come from ego, it comes from endurance. It's not about thinking you're better than others. It's about finally realizing you're better than what tried to break you. That's the pride that lifts. That's the pride that says, I didn't come this far to shrink back. I didn't survive what I survived to settle for small. It's the kind of pride that makes you walk into a room knowing you belong there, not because anyone gave you permission, but because God gave you purpose. Pity has a way of making you rehearse the wrong script. It keeps playing the scene where you lost, where they left, where you fell. But pride says, I'm not stuck in that moment. That moment may have hurt me, but it did not halt me. Pity paralyzes, pride propels. Pity says, I'm broken. Pride says, I'm being rebuilt. Pity says, feel sorry for me. Pride says, watch what God does with me. And sometimes the difference between being pitied and walking in purpose is just one decision. The decision to stop telling the story from the place of pain and start telling it from the place of power. Not, I lost everything, but I learned who I was when I had nothing. And not, they left me, but that exit made room for the right people. That's how purpose is born, not in perfection, but in perspective. You don't need pity when you carry promise. You don't need sympathy when you're built for strategy. And you sure don't need approval from people who are committed to misunderstanding you. You've got too much fire inside to keep sitting in the ashes. You were born to rise, not to wallow. And if you've got the courage to stop crying over what you lost, you'll find the strength to walk boldly into everything that's ahead. Certainly. Here's a powerful long form expansion of key point 3. Your scars are not your shame, they are your strength. In an emotionally charged, faith-filled Stephen Furtick style without a subtitle or conclusion, there comes a point in your life where you have to make peace with what hurt you, not because it was okay, not because you deserved it, but because carrying the shame is too heavy for a soul that's called to fly. See, the enemy wants you to keep hiding your scars. He wants you to cover up the broken parts, the painful chapters, the moments you wish you could erase. Because as long as you're ashamed of it, you'll never let God use it. But what if I told you the thing you're trying to hide is actually the platform God wants to use? What if the very thing you think disqualifies you is what God is going to use to deliver someone else? Scars don't mean you were weak, they mean you survived. That depression didn't kill you, that betrayal didn't end you, that failure didn't define you. Your scars are not signs of defeat, they are evidence of a battle won. Scars aren't ugly, they're sacred. They remind you that you were once bleeding, but now you're healing. They remind you of a moment where everything tried to crush you but didn't. And every time you look at that scar, you're not just seeing pain, you're seeing proof that God didn't let it be the end of you. Proof that grace carried you through the storm. Proof that the enemy hit you with his best shot and you're still standing. You don't need to be ashamed of what you've been through. You need to start testifying. Somebody's waiting on the other side of your story. Somebody who thinks they're too broken to be loved, too shattered to be healed, too dirty to be chosen. And when they see your scar and realize you made it through what they're still stuck in, hope will rise in them too. Stop hiding what heaven wants to highlight. Stop shrinking in rooms where your testimony deserves to speak. Every scar you carry is a sentence in a bigger story, a story of redemption, of strength, of rising again. You don't have to pretend you've never been hurt. That's not what makes you powerful. What makes you powerful is showing up in the room, scarred but still praising, broken but still believing, wounded but still walking in purpose. There's nothing shameful about a scar. That's not a stain of sin, it's a seal of survival. It means the devil tried and failed. It means life hit you hard and heaven held you harder. And now every step you take, every word you speak, every dream you dare to chase, it all testifies that your past didn't win, certainly. Here's a **** long, deeply emotional and spiritually charged expansion *** key point 4. Walking in pride doesn't mean you deny the pain, it means you refuse to be defined by it. ***. Written in a *** Stephen Furtick, inspired style ***, without a subtitle or conclusion. We all carry pain. Some of it we talk about, most of it we bury, because the world told us that strong means silent, that healed means forgetting, that moving on means pretending it never happened. But real strength isn't pretending you were never hurt, it's choosing to keep walking, even when you still feel the sting of the wound. That's what pride looks like when it's rooted in purpose. It doesn't cancel your pain, it reclaims it. You don't have to act like it didn't break your heart. You don't have to fake the smile or hide the tears. You just have to decide that the pain doesn't get the final word. Pain might have introduced you to the fight, but it doesn't get to dictate the outcome. You can be honest about the tears and still carry triumph in your spirit. You can feel every bit of what they did to you and still choose not to be defined by it. Walking in pride means saying, yes, I've been through hell, but I didn't pitch a tent there. It means facing the mirror and refusing to see yourself through the lens of what happened to you, because you've already decided to live from the truth of what God is doing in you. Pain may have shaped you, but it doesn't own you. You're not a prisoner of what went wrong, you're the proof that you didn't stay there. The world will try to shame you into silence, to tell you that if you were really healed, you'd never talk about it again. But walking in pride means you've stopped waiting for permission to tell your story. You're not waiting for people to understand your healing. You're walking tall because you've learned how to carry the pain ** and * the promise, and still move forward. Real pride says, this pain grew me, this pressure refined me, this fire didn't consume me, it purified me. You're not proud because you didn't fall. You're proud because you * refused * to stay down. That's the power of walking with holy confidence, not arrogance, not denial, but quiet, steady strength that says, I know what I've been through and I still showed up. Pain tried to define you by what broke you, but pride is the decision to define yourself by what * built * you. And every step you take, every time you choose to rise, every moment you decide to believe again, you prove that you're not walking in denial, you're walking in divine resilience. Here is a *** long, powerful expansion *** of * key point 5. Pity asks, why me? Pride declares, watch me. ** written in the emotionally charged faith-driven style of ** Stephen Furtick ** without mentioning him, and ** without a subtitle or conclusion **. There is a moment in every battle, every setback, every heartbreak when you're faced with a decision. Do I sit here and ask ** why me? ** or do I stand up and say ** watch me? *. One is a response of helplessness, the other is a declaration of holy boldness. One keeps you stuck in a cycle of questioning, the other launches you into a future of becoming. That's what separates those who rise from those who remain. It's not that the ones who rise didn't cry, it's that they wiped the tears and kept going. Why me will paralyze you. It will have you rehearsing the betrayal, replaying the disappointment, reliving the offense until your identity gets wrapped in what hurt you. But watch me. Now asterisk, that asterisk changes everything. Watch me is a faith posture. It's a defiant praise. It's what you say when you've cried all night but show up in the morning anyway. When you've been rejected but still walk in the room with your head held high. When everything in you says quit but something deeper in you says fight. Pity is easy. It'll attract attention. It'll bring people to your side but not the kind of people who build you. It'll bring comfort but not asterisk change asterisk. Because pity doesn't ask you to grow, it asks you to settle. But you were not created to settle. You were created to stretch. And pride asterisk, the holy kind asterisk, refuses to sit in a place that no longer serves your destiny. It says, I may not have chosen this pain, but I will choose what I asterisk do asterisk with it. There's a fire that gets lit inside you when you stop begging life to be fair and start believing that God can use asterisk everything asterisk even what broke you. Watch me doesn't mean you have all the answers. It just means you're done explaining your pain and ready to asterisk redeem asterisk it. It means you're done asking for permission to rise. It means you've decided that your response will be louder than the opposition. That your comeback will be bigger than your setback. Why me? Chains you to what happened. Watch me. Releases you into what's next. It says, yes, I was hurt, but I'm healing. Yes, I was knocked down, but I'm getting back up. Yes, they left, but I'm still here, still believing, still building. And every time you say, watch me, heaven echoes it. God backs it. Grace fuels it. Because you're not rising alone, you're rising with the power of every battle you've survived. When life hands you a reason to give up, pride hands you a reason to asterisk stand up. Asterisk, you become the kind of person who doesn't just make it through pain, you asterisk multiply asterisk from it. You don't let bitterness take root, you grow deeper in faith. You don't shrink your dreams, you stretch your spirit. And suddenly, people who once pitied you now look at you and say, how did they do that? And your answer is simple, I stopped asking why. And I started living like asterisk, watch me asterisk.